State Buckeyes in one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the Scarlet and Gray already rocking this house. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Horn. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The fans are ready for this one. The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. They'll leave it with him. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. The give to the lone running back. At the 35, he's loose. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Colorado. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And clang, no good, off the right upright. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Howard. Getting some heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Buffaloes! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, man.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Give to the back.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes the catch, he's got enough. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. On the move, it's Howard. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just getting chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Timeout called by the defense is their first in the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to throw on second down. Fires left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry up. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. The QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
And the Buffaloes will have it first and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it.
Ohio State, 7.
A third down play to open up this quarter. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Fourth down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
From the gun, running back on the move. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Howard. They're bringing heat. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
First and 10.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking to throw on second down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and something.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And the Last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? The give to the back. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Offense calls a timeout. Big down coming. They want to talk it over. It's fourth down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hayden. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
On the run, it's Hayden. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass, it's Sanders. Moving out of the pocket. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third down, going up top. Fires and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
They'll throw it on first down. Coming after him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Offense gets set for second down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On second down, wants to throw it. A strike downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Just when you think this offense had its back against the wall, suddenly they're across midfield with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a grab and go for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And they did tack on the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. It puts so much pressure on a defense when a quarterback can get out of the pocket like that and has a chance and is willing to take a chance to try to make a big play downfield.
And that's why defensive ends have to keep contained. You got to keep that rabbit in the cage, right? You can't let him outside the cage, let him start roaming, because now it opens up my defense for big-time plays. They didn't get stung by it this time. The quarterback didn't find it to be open, couldn't make a completion, but you got to keep that guy in the pocket.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, he was in the pocket. He was surveying the field. He could just feel the pressure, right? He just knew that the pocket was closing in, so he was able to get outside, and he was able to get a little bit of something, just not enough for the 1st down.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to pass, it's Howard. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. And the Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's looking on the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. We're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to...
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
DB's right up on the receivers. Quickly complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the whole defense, but how about the little bitty defensive back throwing his face in the fan? I ain't scared. I don't just cover guys. I make tackles.
The play-action fake. Pulls it in. It's Hayden. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Sanders. He's got it. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The thing that made that play work is that it created the matchup they wanted and let the running back create after he caught it.
And, Reese, you see more and more of this in college football. Taking the backs and using them as weapons, right?
And the ball slipped out. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Makes the grab. It's Horn. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. From this spot on the field, that would be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up the first on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw, using his legs to buy some time. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And now on second down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium. And the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You can feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy. But you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Judkins. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets...
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Looking down the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sanders. Looking left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's going to let it go. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense is sending a very clear message. They didn't hit that play, but they've shown they've got the quarterback with the arm talent. They've got the wide receivers with the speed. They are going to try and take shots and take the top off this defense. So if you're the secondary on defense, you know right now you're going to be in your back pedal. You're going to be turning and running a lot throughout the course of this game.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Squirrel, squirrel. Gorilla. Acorn, acorn.
Been showing them the run. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Handoff from the shotgun. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it back. Lowers those pads. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. It's It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And they got him for the sack. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air, it's Sanders. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.